But I just want to ask you about this vote this afternoon, well, this evening at 7 o'clock on fracking. Do you support fracking? And if not, will you vote with the Labour Party to say no fracking?
OK, so I'll take the second question first. So I'm not going to vote with the Labour Party, I'm going to vote with the government. And I'm doing that for a technical reason, which is that the way this vote is being constructed is for the opposition to take control of the order paper, so for the opposition to take control of parliamentary time. Now, on principle, we as Conservative MPs are going to oppose that because we believe that the elected government that's in office should be in control of the order paper. So there's a technical reason why we are going to vote for our own amendment and against the Labour motion tonight. I absolutely support that, and I will be voting with the government. On fracking, I've spent the last year looking very carefully at both sides of the argument. It's absolutely true we need gas for our transition to net zero. At the moment, I think we import about 70% of our gas. That's not sustainable. It makes us very vulnerable. So there's a clear advantage to be able to produce our own gas. But what I've found is there are no independent studies. So there are studies that show the disadvantages of fracking by people who are ideologically opposed to it, and there are studies by people who want fracking that show it's a great thing to do. So what I would love to see is an independent academic study that tells us how much gas we could reasonably get out in how much time, what difference that would make to the price, because we're part of a global market. Just because we can produce our own gas doesn't necessarily mean it will reduce the price enough to make a difference, and also what impact it will have on the local area. So Stephanie and I are next door neighbours in Barnsley, but quite a lot of my patch is in the Peak District. I absolutely wouldn't support any fracking anywhere near the Peak District. It would clearly not be the right thing for our environment. So I think the jury is still out, and I want to see some independent academic studies about what it would be like in Britain if we did go down that route.